So those were the two things that we dealt with from an injury standpoint today. We got a few guys, back out here on a limited basis. A few of the receivers back out on a limited basis today. So some of the guys that are injured are starting to, find their way back to the field. So I thought it was good practice. Tried to work this as we will for the next couple of days. As much game light as we can. Everybody off on the sideline. Substitutions in and out. All of those things. We'll have officials back out here for the next 3 days. So just trying to, simulate a game as much as we possibly can. So that's what I got for you.
Since we saw A.T. Perry walking off under his own power, does that suggest that it's not like a significant ankle?
You know what? I just know it's an ankle. That's all I really know.
The next couple of days, you said the officials, is that like a switching from not having San Francisco come, or were they scheduled to come?
Well, they were scheduled to come anyway. For those San Francisco practices, we were able to get them a day earlier. So they'll be here for the next 3 days. I think it's going to be beneficial for us. Obviously you get out here and you're in practice, and when you don't have officials, well, was it a false start? Was it not a false start? Was it offsides? Was it not offsides? Was it a defensive, holding or pass interference, or was it not? You know what I mean? Like, all those things are things that, was it holding offensively or not? So those are all things that, having the officials out here and trying to make it as much game-like as we can, so that our guys really understand, what's going to be acceptable in terms of what's going to get called or not called. I think is important for our guys to see.
Now that you guys have gotten a good handful of practices in the game, how have you seen Alontae Taylor just growing?
Yeah, I've been really pleased with what I've seen out of Alontae. I think his mindset's been outstanding. I think his work ethic has been outstanding. I think his understanding of the position has much improved. So I'm excited about what I think he can do, both outside corner and at the nickel position. And so I think we're fortunate in that we have, I feel like some depth at that position, and an important position, in particular for us and the style of defense that we play.
Where is Jordan Howden in his development, and what do you guys still need to see from him? He feels like he's still competing for snaps.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I haven't seen anything from any one of those safeties yet. Okay, probably with the exception of Tyrann Mathieu, where somebody's just jumped out at me and said, it's my job. And that's what I'm looking for. So, I think ultimately what you're looking for is guys to make plays. And that's what I'm looking for. So, I think ultimately what you're looking for is guys to make plays, guys to have production. So that's interceptions, that's PBUs, that's tackles, guys that are going to play a physical brand of football. Like, those are all the things that I'm looking for, and I'm seeing good things out of the safety position. And yet I haven't seen where somebody's just taken the bull by the horns and, said that this is my job. And so I think that's what I'm looking for.
Jordan specifically, he kind of lost some playing time for the end of last season too. What does he need to do better to show more consistency or show?
Yeah, well, honestly, I think all the things I just talked about are the things
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Saints and the Cardinals, next on Madden Football.
A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, we can say it. Football is back. Practice that. Wins and losses don't quite count just yet, partner. But for a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also the time to fight for roster spots and start shaping your roster for week number 1.
Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And away we go in Glendale. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They're brought out by the 5th-round rookie out of South Carolina, Spencer Rattler.
You know, one thing I get a little tired of around draft time, Kate, is hearing all these people say, oh, he can make every throw. He can make every throw. Technically, sure. Every guy that's drafted can make every throw, but how special are those throws? How much accuracy? How much zip? When it comes to Spencer Rattler, dude's got a live arm. It isn't the arm or the skill set that saw him fall to the 5th round. It was some of the ups and downs in college. And when given a chance and the right supporting cast, he does have a leap on talent.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying with Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
To the air, 3rd and long. He finds the open man there, complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st down, they'll run. And this is down across the 30 before it stopped. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the 28. Flushed out of the pocket. Got a man open. Complete. And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Now a give running right. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Throwing is Rattler. Escapes the sack. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that makes it 2nd and long. All right, Brock, getting a look now at their draft class from this year, and some haters on the outside for this class, but I know inside the building, they're real excited about this group.
You know, one thing, Kate, I've learned, meeting scouts out on the road, especially on the college level, I'll talk to them, they'll say, different organizations like, yep, this guy's a Raven, yep, this guy's a Seahawk, yep, this guy just fits who we are. The elite programs, they don't care about the noise on the outside. When they see a fit to their team and their organization, they go get them. And that's what I see in this draft class.
Third and long for him here. On the move, headed right. He'll make a big play on the ground. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass. Keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
On fourth down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. This 32 yards out on the right hash. It's no good, an easy kick, but he hangs it right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Has the connection to Jones. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle. 2nd and 3 now. From the 29. Jones reels it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. It's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 41. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. Third and 4 coming up now. Kyler throwing here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Murray to throw. That's incomplete left side.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky doesn't lie without... We were looking at a big game. They missed opportunity to push their offense, and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Kyler to throw. He's got it, room to run. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They go play action on first. Gets this one to Harrison. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Cardinals first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Able to find Jones. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Backed up just a bit. Here's another 2nd and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Could that penalty come back to haunt him? It's another 2nd and goal. They're going play action. Flush down out to his left. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Can't handle the hot throw there as it winds up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Facing 4th down now, the Cardinals turn to Matt Prater for the field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Prater on to send it away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. This New Orleans offense readied up for its 2nd drive of the contest. And no doubt still some disappointment internally at least after their last drive ended empty-handed following that missed field goal. Looking to throw, Rattler. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them...
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll run here on 1st down. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. Out of that punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. Now Kyler. Got a man, coverage lost and complete. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Here's a give up the middle. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. It is caught left side. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have second and pretty long here. First throw for the backup now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And his tight end takes it home. Touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharpier in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Matt Prater for the point after try. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Prater on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Saints come marching onto the field. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They send a tight end in motion. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
The give here on second. And he's got a modest gain up to the 41-yard line. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. They motion the tight end over. Back now. Pressure on its way. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Trying again, following the set. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Haener. He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. St. Brown's got it, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. They motion the slot man right. Robinson on the inside give. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Blake Grupe to try the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive.
Check white. Ready, go!
Now give. It's Benson headed right. Now call going against the offense. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Ritter. He's got Smith. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Come on, set.
Ritter setting up to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they bring him down around the 34. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now Ritter. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Let's go now. Opposite. Green, blue, check.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Ready.
Ritter looking to throw. On target to his man Higgins. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Here we go. Go. Ready.
He'll throw it yet again. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
And these pass rushers in the game today, they are so doggone good. Not only are they good at getting home and sacking the quarterback, look at this. He was fighting the blocker. He kept his eyes on the ball, times it perfectly, and he forces a pass breakup.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Handoff headed left to Benson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here we go. Yellow. Line. Ready.
Benson once more. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. It's the Cardinals. In trouble. It's 3rd and real long here.
Ready, set. Set, ready.
Ritter. Got his man on the in. Complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Facing 4th down now, the Cardinals turn to Matt Prater for the field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Here comes the Saints offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
I think I can see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Third and long for him here. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Lou Hedley on to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he doesn't put much height or distance on that one. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. I've had the Cardinals now on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Throwing here, Ritter. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They dump it off to the back. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go. Set.
Ritter to throw. Open receiver. Caught. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
For me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
The tip definitely broke up that throw. And now it's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. and that sure altered the throw.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Prater on for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. Continue adding to their lead.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Now Prater on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Saints are going to take over now near the end of the half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. They go play action on first. Bails out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I love a good bootleg just like every other quarterback does. And bootlegs are most effective, Kate, when you're running it first and you deceive that defense. But if you're not running it, or it's a poor fake, or you got a defense that is sound, or you have the opportunity to get hit in the face in less than 2 seconds, just like that.
On the double.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So we've reached the half of this preseason opener. Now we'll send things over to Orlando, Florida. Jonathan Coachman on standby, ready to deliver the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed. They'll watch the second half with the shoulder pads off, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Kate Scott.
As always. much for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. The Cardinals and Desmond Ridder out on offense once again. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Moore's got it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcome, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Play action on 1st down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So a big self... That personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the first. Running it after the penalty. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. If it's a cadence, I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Here he is on 3rd and long, able to get it to Moore. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
A 46-yard attempt.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll give them a 16-point advantage.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Now Prater on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The New Orleans offense set to go now. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Complete to Mims. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Now That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Headed out right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints start their second half with some needed points. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a one-score game once again. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust, and they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now... Complimentary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They still have the lead, but that touchdown makes it a little close for comfort. They still have a chance to get it back up to a 2-score game. Simple dive up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. That's in the hands of Moore. And they take him down right along the 30.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll run now on second down. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve third down and 4. Ritter setting up to throw. Got his target, it's Higgins. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
He's on the move, and that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now, but will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Ready up.
So now from further back, another try at first and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
They give it to him again. Call it 4 yards from there, partner, and still some ground ahead. Second and goal coming up.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now Ritter. Has it in close. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Backed up just a bit. Here's another second and goal. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down for a loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or 2 miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Ritter. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Not on the same page that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense getting all set for this series. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rattler. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Rattler setting the throw. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Rattler to the air now. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
And the Saints first down.
Rattler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Robinson up the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run with crossing that first down marker. I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. They'll run for this, and he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a stand and a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Throwing off the play fake here. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. 3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. Offense to the line for second down. Toss to the right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
On first down, they'll run. Still going past the 40. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Prater on for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Prater on to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now off play action. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Jonathan Gannon considering a challenge. Yep, he's going to throw the flag.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Throwing is Rattler. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Rattler back to throw. Here's a lob deep down the middle. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Third and long for him here. Got him in open, left side, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now Rattler. Rifles it, and it's on the money on the slant. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Looking. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd down from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose a wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Desperation time on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Smith, ready.
They give up the gut to Benson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back now, pressure on its way. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Saints' 47-yard line.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals, well, they can probably just run away and hide. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready. Ready.
Ritter looking to throw. Benson's got it. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. They need just the right call here on 4th down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Another carry for him. A lot of grass ahead. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Benson once more. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.